Alright. What is up, everybody? It's me. It's Jello. Welcome back to the Outpost. Doing it a day late this week because I had family over, and yeah, just wanted to spend time with the family. So I was able to actually play a game yesterday, but it was really late and I wasn't on for very long, so I decided to just not stream it or record it or anything. But I do want to go over sort of the track record we have so far and sort of the main issues that have been that we have been experiencing with the deck so far. But hopefully everyone's having a good day today. I also did want to talk about the new Divine Sister promo, Grade 3, that has been revealed. As an old Battle Sisters player, it makes me really happy that we have a Divine Sisters Vanguard now, but I think there's quite a bit of waiting that we had to do before we are able to say that we have a good deck of Divine Sisters. I did want to do a little bit of deck crafting as well for it, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I just wanted to go over the Nightrose stuff. I'm not sure if I'm able to. Am I able to stream my own, like restream my own stream? I guess I am, because it's a critique anyway. But yeah, let's just go over what this looks like and my immediate thoughts for change. And we'll actually test the changes out right away, and we'll see if it's any better or any worse. So let's see here. Okay. So for Nightrose, the grade 3s, the 2 Nightroses are fine. I've never had a problem with trying to get them, so I'm just going to keep it that way. The 2 Night Storms are really nice because I'm able to just see them a little bit easier, and then once but maybe I could cut this down to 1 for something else. The Pompilidio Roaming Prison Dragon, I still really like. Pompilidio has saved my butt quite a couple of times. I recently played a couple of games against Zen and his Pacifica, and I did lose those games mostly. But in the games where the Pompilidio did show up, it was able to sort of keep me alive through those turns, just having the extra ability to get some defensive value out of a call. So that's something I really like about this. Roaming, of course, is just crit pressure. If you're going, if you're on Obadiah, there's literally no pressure, so it's probably the best way of adding a little spice. Plus, you're able to again fill your field better. It is pretty easy to get this thing out. I haven't done this at all since I started making this deck, but I could give like alternative deck lists for this, for anyone who has this and doesn't want to put in the extra however much it is for Philanders and stuff like that. Or if you are, then this is already, I would say, outside of the Philanders is pretty affordable. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'll get rid of one Nightstorm for now. Command of Death's Restraint. I really wish I would see more of. I keep getting Spiritual Body, which is okay also. The extra 5k and Soul Blast is nice. Slows down the mill a little bit, which is always fine because it is a blind mill. So you don't want to use this too haphazardly. Like while you have Soul, just keep using Spiritual Body. And yeah, that'll be fine. Again, if you have roaming in your drop, this is a call too for a mill 1. So it's really good. Especially since your entire field just evacuates right after, or right at the end of your turn. Next, Prevailing. Again, super simple card. Really good at letting you play a little bit more offensively early if you have at either order. So either Command over Death's Restraint or Spiritual Body. You're able to call this out, attack with it, retire it, and then add the order back to hand. And you can just kind of keep doing that. And in turn, you're either generating Drop Zone, or you're just using the Soul, which there is not very much use for outside of the shop. So the Flowering Sweet Shop, super defensive option. I didn't know before I added this that people were already running this in Japan. But yes, it is a really good defensive piece to call out. And of course, Veal, Soul Blast 1 on place to search it in your deck. Or, oh yeah, in your deck. My problem is I only have one. I wish I had more. I would play more if I could. And probably just, I don't know if I would ditch the owner. We'll see. I might go back to playing 2 Veals just so I can find it earlier. It's an auto call as soon as you find it in your hand if you don't already have the flower shop. So at least that's how I see it. But yeah, good card. You can call PGs back out onto the field, and then use this to intercept with them, basically. And then we have Sleeve Tugging Bell that just refreshes the drop zone. Veal, again, Soul Blast 1 on place to search the deck for this and add it to your order zone. And then when it's placed on Guardian by the ability of this thingy, then it gets an extra 5k. So it's also something that you can guard those 10k guard attacks with early game. Because usually turn 2, turn 3, numbers are still usually within reach of a single card, but yeah, you have to usually overguard things at 10 to guard. So this is really nice to have early. Okay. Next, we have 3 Negro Lazies. It honestly is a really good piece to have up until, well, yes, it's always a good piece to have while you have Counterblast, but you only ever really need one. So if you get overloaded with them, they're kind of just dead cards. But if you have them in your hand, then you can chain quite a few calls. You can get, quite a few calls out. So still a really good card to have multiple copies of in the deck. I've seen a budget list run 2, and I think that's still okay. But I prefer to have the 3, because obviously it's a Counterblast 1 Monster Reborn, so can't say no to that. And it comes with a body, so that's what it has over the orders. It's just the orders have the roaming prison dragons, which I need multiple copies of. Matt, I will call you, not call you, I will message you about the extra ones. Um, but yeah, and then the counter charge, of course, is so pivotal. It's great that we have it. Next to 3 copies of Marauding Shade, I want to make it 4. Um, 20k body. It's a 20k. Yeah, it's a 20k body, and it is a 15k shield, and that's a lot of shield, especially in a game in sort of at the pace that we're going. Numbers are getting very high, so yes, just having an all-rounder is so good. So this is probably what I'm going to change it to. I was thinking of adding another order, but I'm not sure if that's my final decision on the matter yet. But yeah, that's it for the grade 2s. Okay. Alright, grade 1s. So 4 Tommies. Nightrose Searcher, grade 3 discard if you don't have the Night Storms. So, really good. The Sentinels, the Philanders, obviously. You can live without Philanders, I think. You do lose a little bit of power, and you do lose the body, but in some cases that is better. So if you wanted to, you could forgo the Philanders and just play Cam the Ghosties that come in the Stride deck set. I don't think there's that much of a drop off in overall power in the deck. Like, you just have to play very creatively. Although without the Philanders, I don't know if I don't know if it's worth playing Roaming Prison Dragons, because usually on first Stride turn, roaming's only about 10k if you call it with a crit, and the Cam the Ghosty is 13, so you're swinging 23 with crit. So this might not be an option anymore unless you index more into playing the orders. Then you could play Spiritual Body to call a Cam the Ghosty with the extra 5k. It's not like a very consistent combo, but that is an option there. Now, Sleeve Tugging Bell, there is one thing that I want to try doing. The option has just the opportunity for it has not come yet. But what I want to try doing is just get the Flowering Sweet Shop out as early as possible, and just guard, and just keep calling triggers into the back and guarding with them. It slows down the overall speed of the drop zone build up, but as soon as we hit 10, nothing else really matters. So, and yeah, we'll be able to call Sentinels as well as triggers. And there was a time that I could have called the over trigger to the back, and that would have been really nice to just guard with. And then on a Pirate King Nightrose turn, just call a Sleeve Tugging Bell out. Either pre-Vanguard swing or at post-Vanguard swing. This thing would be pretty big. But yeah, that's what I want to try. The opportunity for it has not arisen just yet. I did call it out once when I had a couple of cards, like maybe 3 cards in the drop zone, but I completely glossed over the fact that she got 5k for each one. So I called her out as a 7k, and yeah, I lost a lot of power in that round, but yeah, a learning experience. Again, we have the 1 Spiritual Body Condensation, Soul Blast 1 to call, really good, and then it gets 5k, and then we have 2 copies of Negrabone. Again, this is one of those cards that you only really want 1 copy of. I know that people like playing Alvinas to Energy Blast 3 to call this thing out again, but I don't know if it's really worth it, because you lose quite a bit of overall strength of the deck by playing Alvina's, because she only goes up to 10k. You can argue that yes, there are Marauding Shades, and Nightstorm's a good one of, because he's 23k on his own. So he's at least anywhere from 28 to, yeah, he's at least 28 by the time he starts attacking things, as long as you're going second. But I think the main driver, especially for attacks before a Pirate King Nightrose turn, for a Pirate King Nightrose attack, is having units being boosted by the Philander for that 18k, because Pirate King Nightrose gives 10k to whatever she calls, as long as you got a number of cards in the drop. And even if we are playing Turbo, Bind, any triggers we have, as soon as we can call a Sleeve Tugging Bell and get that out right away. And get all that stuff back, get 5k for each card that gets unbound, and then have the 10k on top of that. But yeah, the Philanders I feel like are a nexus piece. So if you don't have Philanders, you better be playing the canned Ghosties, because there's nothing else that mills as well as they do. I don't remember if Cam the Ghosty. Let's see. Does Cam the Ghosty... Oh no, I think Cam the Ghosty just needs the crest. Yeah, just needs the crest to make that call. Hi Tario, how are you doing?
Good. Good.
That's
I
good.
wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh yeah, no worries. How you been?
Good. How about you?
Good. Yeah, just been really busy. But today got some downtime, so figured I would update this a little bit.
So what deck is it?
This is Nightrose. So it's one of the like original Stride decks that came out back in like the G era of Vanguard, and now that we're in like 2 formats removed from it, it's yeah, Bushy's been bringing back a lot of like old Vanguards and stuff. Kind of like how they did with like Majesty Lord Blaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay. Actually, speaking of the Majesty Lord Blaster, there's a new set coming out. I forgot. I don't know exactly when, but it's giving English a print of Japanese promo for Blaster Blade. It's called Blaster Blade the Vanguard. If you haven't heard of it before, it's really cool.
Ooh, okay.
It does a bunch of stuff, so you should check it out.
Will do. Like I feel like I haven't played in so long that like all 3 of the decks I played, Bruce, Thagria, and Lord Blaster.
Yeah.
I feel like all 3 of the decks are just so outdated now. Or at least the ones I have.
Probably,
I just have not updated them.
Yeah, the game's been moving pretty quickly. But Bruce, Thagria is getting support soon. In the next set, actually, I think she should be getting some stuff, because it's the glitter set. Bruce, I haven't seen much of, but like in terms of like headline support, but he has been getting like constant support. And yeah, all of it's relatively cheap. And Majesty Lord Blaster, like I said, right, it's had its fair share of like expensive promos, because that's kind of the only way they've been supporting it. But the next festival set is going to have that promo print there.
Okay. Because I know the last time I played Thagria, some promos, like not promos, some cards from the free packs had Thagria cards in it.
Yeah.
I still need to get those, like, because like a lot of the Thagria stuff, or a lot of Keter Sanctuary stuff, I moved from Thagria over to
Majesty Lord
Blaster.
Yeah, I see.
It's just stuff like mostly triggers and some like lower grade stuff.
Yeah,
right. that
Yeah,
just
I'm
worked
ready.
for both.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it was just me wanting to play Manchester Lord Blaster because I felt like I understood
How to play that one more?
that deck just a little bit.
I
Love the
see.
Korea, want to rebuild it, but like at the time, it just felt a little better playing Lord Blaster than it did the Korea.
Yeah, that's fair. What does your Majesty Lord Blaster deck look like right now? Like, what was the last thing that you added to it?
That's when I first built it.
Oh, I see. I see.
So, like I said, it's been a hot minute since I played like
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Yeah.
Because like the only place around me that plays it is like a half an hour drive away.
Oh, I see. That's far.
So it's just between like classes and work, it's just a little not easy to get out there.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm hoping to get Sundays off soon,
Mm-hmm.
so I can
Yeah.
like
So you can
join
join
the
in. Yeah. That'd be fun.
stream.
Yeah, man. It'd be nice.
Like if not, maybe like request a Sunday off every now and then just to join in.
Yeah, that would be nice too. At least you'd still get to keep your job, your hours, to an extent.
Right. Like right now I'm full time, the 40 hours plus college classes. It's just a lot.
No, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel.
Then I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately,
Ooh, which one?
like the TCG.
Oh, I see. That's nice. What deck? What decks are popping right now in the land of Pokemon?
Last I went, there was the what's it called? I keep forgetting a lot of the newer Pokemon. The Mask one from the latest games, that's still popping.
Okay.
The like teal mask, the Ogrepon, that's the name. Zard is always a thing, the Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm playing the Lake Guardians, the Yuxi and the Azelf.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
right?
That's cool.
Because they do a lot with counters.
Yeah.
Right, and it's just fun to be able to do like a few 100 points of damage with one of them.
Well, that sounds fun.
It's nice. It's nice. Like the last time I went, like a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to finally like place at my local game
nice.
store.
Awesome.
It is the first time I've placed in anything there.
That's awesome, dude. Congrats.
And like I keep trying to convince them, like the store, to start doing like Cardfight Vanguard.
Yeah. It's hard.
Even if it's like once a month, once every other month, like it's something.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, cause I know like distribution is really difficult for Vanguard
Mm-hmm.
because of the system that they have. Other stuff. Oh no. Okay, I might have to say goodbye to. Oh, it's fine. It's just for the triggers anyway. Okay. I'm hoping to start like consistently streaming on the weekdays, like just a weekday a week.
Same.
So
Same.
hopefully if there's ever a time where our things overlap, be able to hang out again.
Yeah, like I know you're usually good about putting out a radar for whoever's like free to play.
Yeah, I try to, because it's like I have to use the Discord too, right? So it's kind of weird. Like I just hop into the room, like, no context at all. Like, hey Jello, mind telling us what you're doing in the Discord at 3 a.m.? Let's see.
Like I'm editing my deck now.
Mm-hmm.
because there's like a really big Pokemon tournament next month.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Pokemon, they do rotations?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I asked because like the rotation is set to be in like April, like a week after the tournament.
Yeah.
But like knowing the game store, they might do it like they might have it active for the tournament just to be like
Like a send off.
just to be weird. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked, and the rotation is going to be set for the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So so I have to take out a few cards and actively like put in new ones.
I see. Because it's rotated out, right?
Yeah. So it's just 2 cards. I have 4 cards I want to put in, so I'm trying to figure out 2 other cards to take out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's one of those like weird things where I feel like I'm so like tight on space.
Mm-hmm.
Even though every other Pokemon player would probably look at it and just be like, "Hey, take this or that," or like these 9 other cards out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I'm bad at deck making or deck building.
Well,
You know?
I think deck building is kind of like a very different experience for everyone.
Or I shouldn't say I'm bad. It's just I always feel confused when I go to like edit a deck to see what's good. You know?
I see. Well, at least you're thinking about it, right? Like some people just kind of toss whatever together, and they're like, fine.
Yeah,
At least
like-
you're thinking about
Like I
it.
said,
Like regardless of
like I
whether
said, I
or
know
not,
what
right?
Like I know what 4 cards I want.
Mm-hmm.
2 of which I know I'm putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. It's just I think the other 2 cards would supplement the other 2 well, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So I guess they're not needed. 2 of them aren't needed. It's just I think it would be a big help to do it.
Mm-hmm. It's like a win more situation kind of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you're kind of playing more for like there's a bit more volatility to it, but yeah, that's fine. I don't think you're bad at it. Just like I said, it's a very weird experience because
Just kind of feels like I always get like set in my ways of like I'm so used to this, I kind of want to keep it.
mm-hmm. No, I'm like that too. But for me, there's always like something that annoys me with how the deck plays, so I'm just always changing. And I like my head doesn't like I don't get a headache when I'm doing it, but I definitely my win rate definitely goes down after changes I make. If I'm not careful. Yeah, let me draw 2. So, I remember you asking in the Discord a little while back, but the game has gotten the energy counter, or the energy generator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this it's a pretty simple mechanic. Think of it like an upkeep cost in any RTS. Like you just passively gaining this resource every turn. And so far, there is going to be a deck that lets you manipulate your opponent's energy, but so far there's no way to starve your opponent out of energy and vice versa. Because you just get 3 energy every turn, except if you're going first for your first turn.
Okay.
So I'm just going to.
So kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh draw mechanic of the first player does not draw, then
Yes, basically.
you draw the next. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, that was just like the easiest way for me to.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. No worries. I used the RTS because I thought that would be an easier way, but yeah, the analogy is the same.
Because I ended up buying Jewel Knights, like the core for Jewel Knights, and I saw that. I might be thinking of a different card, but I saw like in Keter Sanctuary, aka the Knights, that some of the cards use energy manipulation a little bit, or they, just a term for energy.
Yeah.
And like that just blew my mind. I didn't know like what it was.
Oh, I see. It's like it's a new color on the card, right? New
Yeah.
colored icon and everything. But yeah, um, basically everyone has this generic energy generator now. Um,
Okay.
so basically from your ride deck, as soon as you ride a grade one, yeah, as soon as you ride a grade one, you get one of these. And then every turn after that, right after at the beginning of your ride phase, you gain 3 energy. There are some decks that still don't have any dedicated energy consumption, but
Okay.
and that's why there's like a generic skill here. Like if you get to 7 energy, you can if you get to 9 energy basically, because you go up by threes, you're able to energy blast 7 to draw one. So yeah, after
Okay.
like 3 turns, you're able to get to here, energy blast 7 to draw one. And then again, there
So
are
you
some
said
decks that have like actual energy consumption in them.
okay.
Yeah.
So you said at the beginning of your turn. I'm assuming it's before you ride.
Yes.
You know. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Except for the first turn.
Yeah.
Because the first turn you don't have it, and then when you ride, if you're going second, then you get the energy. If you're going first, then you
Okay.
don't. Yes. Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run some test hands here. Let's see. Odds I go. Oh, evens I go first. Okay, I go first. So draw. Let's see. Discard prevailing. Right, parting shade lets me draw. I get my crests and everything. Since I'm going first, I don't get any energy. And then let's see. I just drew a trigger, so it means I'm probably not going to hit a trigger on that damage. Let's see if I was right. Yeah. Checking top 5 to mill 1. Let's mill. What's more important here? What do I have in hand? I can call with this.
I got head out, so I'll see you later.
All right, Terrio. Thanks for dropping in. All right. So we're here now. I can choose between the Negro Bone or the Viol. Don't have draws anymore actually, so I think I'm going to take the Negro Bone off of the first Philander here, and then we end the turn. So we'll take take one. Oof, that would have been nice to get the prevailing out, but that's okay. And we draw for turn. Oh, perfect. We got the other one. What do we discard here? Since we are going first, the next turn will be great too. Okay. Yeah, we'll discard Negralazy to ride Columbard, go to 3, and then we'll play Command. Mill. Oof, that would have been nice. That's fine. Call the Prevailing. We'll call the Marauding with no hollow, and we'll call the Philander. I think we can go pretty aggro here, because everything's kind of out of reach as long as our opponent isn't playing field interaction. Because Marauding Shade, if they attack it, that's great, because that's literally what it's there for, just to soak up damage. Prevailing self-retires, and Philanders are out of reach. So, oh yes, the second Philander, check top 5. To get, ooh, what do I want to mill here? What do we mill here? That's a hand right now. 2 crits. Okay, we'll just mill the Night Storm, because I think the Nightrose search is more important if we want to be able to do anything in the following turns here. Okay. So now we swing. They're 8, so 10. Heal is good. Give power to either one. Marauding is fine. Are we at 10? No, we're at 6. So this is 18. And this is 28. End of battle, it attacked while called from a card ability. I'll take the spiritual body for the extra power bump. And then we'll continue. Okay, so now they're grade 2. We're at 0, so I'll take 1. Ooh! That's not great. That's not good at all. They attack us again. Intercept with marauding. And then we'll say that that's done. Stand. Draw. Marauding Shade. Okay, I think we can discard this. Sugride. Nightrose. Oh, not Nightrose. Columnard skill. Soul Blast 1. Check top 7. Choose a normal unit. Add it to hand. Okay, we'll take the Negro Lazy and we'll drop the Roaming Prison Dragon. Perfect. Perfecto. That's literally the best top 7 that we could have gotten. Well, we could have gotten the, actually no, this is fine too, because, we can still can't do a couple of things here. We're not even striding yet. We're at 6 energy. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do this. Play Spiritual Body Condensation, Soul Blasting 1, to call Negro Lazy. Negro Lazy gets 5k. Negro Lazy skill, Hollow on place, CB1. Since I have a Nightrose Vanguard, we'll call Negro Bone in the back, and then Roaming can call itself out. We are now at 9 drop, so that's good, because we're just going to attack with Nightrose first, and then everyone will get their powers and stuff, and we're going to give Roaming a crit, because it's fun to crit people while they're at grade 2. So yeah, we were able to call 3 cards for a Soul Blast and a Counter Blast, which is pretty nice if you ask me. Let's swing here. This is 21, so at least 15k guard. For 1 to pass, first check. Front, oh, perfecto. Up 15. Up 10. Second check. Another Philander. End of the battle. This retires. I draw into a command over Death's Restraint. Okay. Still don't have any grade 3s to stride off with, but that's okay. Let's see. We are now just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So the Philanders get their 10k. And then we swing. This is 25, 35, 43. And this will be 15, 33 with crits. Okay, so the Negro Lazy retires because it has to be hollowed for us to get that call ability. And the Roaming is just chilling. And now we take 1, take 2. Power heal is most likely bad at this point. Take 3 to get 4 damage. Okay, we're at 33, and at this point, a 15 guard is more than enough to guard whatever it is they may have. In most cases, stand. Draw again. Ooh, we could have lived. Oh, and I drop a card. Okay, our hand's pretty butt right now. We have 4 triggers. A Philander and Negro Lazy. So we'll go 3. And then we'll 2 card stride into Obadiah. Nightrose skill. Counter blasting 1 to call. Who should we call here? Yeah, we'll just do utility calls this turn. So, call the Negro Bone for the extra 2k. And then, let's see here. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll flip one to call Nightstorm over the roaming, and we'll hollow it to give it its extra 10k. Front row gets 5. And then we'll play Command of Death's Restraint. We'll play it for the retrieval order, the retrieval ability. So mill 1, and then where is it? Mill 1, add a differently named order to hand from drop. And then since we played in order, we can get the roaming out without having to overcall anything. Okay. So now we can swing. So this is 40... Oh no, before we swing. Actually, we're at 9. Energy blast 1. Draw. Ooh! Instant regret. 43. First check. Second check. Oh, okay. OT. So, heal. Heal. Oh man, that would have been really nice to have. For next turn... guys, our hand is ass. For turn 5. We have this, but like our Vanguard does nothing. Let's see. But we do draw 2. So we'll draw 1. Draw 2. Oh, there we go. We can at least stride next turn. Let's see. So it's crits and whatever. We'll give all the power to... Yeah, we'll give the... Let's see. If they PG this, then we can give the crit to Nightstorm. Then give the power over here. Because at least our lanes, like, that way are kind of power balanced here. So we're going to just put all the numbers. So this is 100 million. This is the extra crit. This is the extra crit. And then the front row gets 10k. We're going to just completely ignore it on that side. And then third check. Marauding Shade. Oh, just more shield. Perfect. And then Negrobone retires, and we draw. Oh my god, guys. What's going on? Alright. I don't know how many of these are actually triggers. Like, have actually been triggered. I've just been drawing all of them. But anyway. At the end of that, we have 2 crit swings. So, this is 33, 43, 51, 56 with crits, and this is 100 million and change with a crit as well. There we go. We destride and stuff. Nightstorm goes goodbye, and roaming is once again just chilling, just waiting for stuff to happen. Okay. Now our opponent is angry. We swung at them and OT'd them, and they did not like that. And then we crit them on both sides, so they don't like that anymore, guys. They're going to attack us twice. And like gentlemen, we're going to take the first 2. Now they have 3 cards, and I don't know how I'm gonna play this out. I probably should just look at numbers of other decks, but that's boring. We're just going to imagine, guys. Just going to imagine. So they've attacked us twice. How many attacks do they have? How many more attacks do they have? Dice. If you say 1, I will roll you again. 5. They have 5 more attacks, guys. We have this much shield, depending on whether or not they're persona riding. It may be possible. Let's see. So it's 15. That's 30 a guard. Another 30 guard, 35 guard, and then 45, and then 40 guard. I think we're dead. So we have no PGs. Unless we heal again. But I don't think we heal, because I've seen all of the heals already. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Oh, there's the 4th one. Okay, never mind. I guess we are dead. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's say we survive that. So our draw is this PG. We only have Tommy the Ghosty. Yeah, I think we still call it here. We don't have a Nightrose. So so far, not great. Taking out the draws. I might just put the draws back. I don't know. It's going to keep testing and testing and testing. Yeah, each test will just go until like turn 6 or something. Because usually by then the games are done. Okay. Check top. Oh, draw 5. We'll return 2. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we've got our early defensive order and and the retrieval. So I think we're good. We just dropped the retrieval right away. Sleeve tugging. Okay. Even we go first. Okay, we're going second. Just the way I like it. Draw. Yikes. Discarding sleeve tugging. Try. Draw 1. Okay, draw 2. Ooh. Not great. And that's it. We swing. Another marauding. Okay. They attack us once. Do they attack us again? Evens, yes. Yes, they attack us again. We only have the crest, so I think I can drop that without much worry. Stand, draw. Oh, we're at 6. Oh, I could have searched, but it's okay. We'll discard. Actually, I can just discard this. Discard Viol to ride Columbard, and then we'll play Flowering and call Marauding without hollowing it. Swing for 10 with crits. Okay, and then it's their turn again. They attack us at least 3 times. So 1, 2, yikes, and intercept and guard. The third one. We'll just say that's 3. Stand, draw. Oof, that would have been nice. Discarding a crit to ride Columbard. To ride Nightrose. Check top 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's get the Nightrose. And we'll drop the Necrolazy. Okay. Then we'll stride with the Nightrose. Yeah, we're at 9. And Nightrose's skill will let us call. Wow, everything's grade 2. Let's see. Yeah, I've not seen any of the grade ones. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just call. Let's call the Marauding instead of the Necrolazy, because even if we call the Necrolazy, actually, the Necrolazy call isn't that bad. I think we can just call the Necrolazy. Call the Necrolazy, CV1, to call a crit trigger that we can use that for. So I think that's okay. And then Energy Blast 7 to draw. Okay, much needed. And we'll count. We'll flip 1, mill 1. And then call something. Yeah, we'll call marauding. I don't have any orders that I can pick up, so calling prevailing doesn't have much use here. Okay, so front gets 5. Negro Lazy gets 2 off of the call. Marauding gives itself 5. And then also gets 5 off of the Obadiah call, so it's plus 10. Okay. We'll swing with Vanguard first. First check. Heal is good. We'll heal. Ooh. Choices. Do I choose numbers or do I choose numbers or do I choose hand? I think I'll go with numbers. Actually, no. I have more chances to get another Philander, so heal that. Power to, let's see, this is 1722. Yeah, over here. Second check. Okay, and third check. All right. Do I have any orders? No, I don't. It's okay. Okay, next is this at 25 and this at 32. At the end of turn, these both retire, countercharge, and I'll mill 3. Ooh, nice. Okay. So I'll mill those. I will return the let's see. I'll return the order. Okay. I'll take 1. Take 2. Take 3. Ooh, power. Heal. Most likely good at this point. Yeah, I'll just heal the Philander. 23. 43. There. So that's about 6 attacks. And then we'll use this as well. That's bound. That is bound. Draw. Ooh. What are with these hands, man? Yeah. Discard roaming. Going to ride another Obadiah. This is not good. Nightrose skill. CB1 to call Negro Lazy. Negro Lazy skill calls Negro Bone. Let's see. Yeah, we'll flip a Pirate King Nightrose here to check top 5, mill 1. Yeah, mill 1. Just going to try and draw our way back into this game because we're very far behind at this pace. And then I get to call 1 from drop. I'll just call that Negro Bone there. Oh no, I have to do it the long way, because if I don't, then I don't get a third lane. Oh wait, I don't. Where's my? Oh, I don't have another one. Okay. Guess I call the other one to call the Philander, so we have lanes that look nice. Oh no, I'll call, yeah, I know what to do. So, yeah, play, hollow it, counterblast 1, to at least call the PG. So, everything on our field disappears this turn except for the Sentinel. We're at 4, and I think all of our heals are basically out at this point. So, yeah, that's fun. Let's see here. So front row gets an extra 15. And that's it. Okay, we'll swing. This is 28 plus 8. 28 plus 8, 36 plus 15, 46, 51. Triple drive first. Okay, we were safe. Second. Oh, there we go. We can Pirate King next turn. And third check. Give us... Yes, that's what I was going to say. We need next. Give us the Ghosty Brothers. End of battle. Boosted, retire, draw. Another Philander. There we go. It's an entire turn late, so our tempo's completely off. Our opponent probably has like a big ass hand at this point. But that's fine. At least we're not just completely blown out of the water here. We'll swing this. This has the extra 5. Actually, no, we'll swing the other one first. So this is 10, 25, 31. And then this is 10 plus... This was the Nightrose call, I think it was. Yeah, this was the Nightrose call. So... 12, 27, 35. End of battle. And boosted. Retire and draw. Perfect. Then we have the order for next turn as well. Okay. These two retire. Destride. Countercharge. And then we take nothing. Okay. We have all of our Sentinels, actually. We have the one on the field. I have the Elementaria here. And then 2 more. So, all the drawing helped a little bit. Okay, we'll start with using this one. We'll bind that to... Yeah, and we'll discard the Pompilidio to get it into drop. And then from here, it's kind of... That's a good question. So, we'll guard with this. Save 35 guard. Perfect guard. Discarding Philander. I think at this point we just have to Hail Mary it. We just do it this way. Toss the Ghosty Brothers and the Elegy pick and the PGs, I mean. Okay, here we go. We stand and draw. Another Philander, perfect. Okay, Nightrose. Discard. 2-stride Pirate King Nightrose. Nightrose skill CB1. Calling.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Sir Snow. How are you doing today?
Good. How
That's
are
good.
you?
I am good. I'm just testing stuff right now. Let's see. So this gets 2.
Feeling confident for
Toronto
next weekend? Wow. Oh my gosh, next
Yeah.
weekend, man.
I'm feeling good. Not like super inspired or anything, but definitely I'm not dooming right now.
Nice.
Let's see here though. Okay, so front rows plus 20. Oh, okay, yes. So I'll do this. Call the Philander here. Check. Top 5. Middle 1. Wait, how many do I have in bind? 2. Oh shit. No, I'll just put that there. Okay. Wait, if it's just 17, then I should just call something else. Command, mill 1. Ugh, that sucks. And then we'll call Philander and get the roaming as well. So 10, 10, 10. Crit. Okay. Let's see, so this would be 32, 42, 50. This is 25, 35, 43. 43, 50. Yeah, I think I just went with the boosters. So this is 43 with crit. 50. Vanguard swings. CB1, retire 2. Negro lazy counter charges, call 2. Let's see. Call Nightstorm and Marauding. Hollow them both. They give themselves 10k. Nightrose gives them an extra 10. And Nightrose gets a crit. So this is 28, 48, 58, 66 with crit. Triple drive first. Second. Crit. Third. Nothing. And then this is 50 and 63 with crit. Ugh. But the tempo's all off. Oh my god. How are you feeling with Leonore so far?
Oh, man. I am good. I'm going to take a break from her on Sunday, and then bring out anything else anytime my buddy needs to practice, because it's just Leonore into prison, kind of not super fair or fun for the prison player.
Yeah, because you're you just have plant tokens. So it's like, okay, here you go. And you have no soul either, because your ride line just eats all of it up anyway.
Blandemeyer letting your opponent choose which 2 rear guards, like letting me choose which 2 rear guards I bind, was incredible because I just kept binding plant tokens.
Like, okay, here you go.
But so I've been tracking all of my wins and everything, and I went 24 and 5 in total in practice.
Oh damn!
But so we'll see. I was talking expectations with Docs earlier, and Docs seems to think that 5-2 or X2 is a achievable feat. So we're hoping.
Yeah, man. It's gotta feel the deck.
Yeah, like I said, I'm putting her away for now. Bringing Sienna for you on Sunday.
Sweet.
And then I've got Kyoka built and Leche built for my buddy to mimic, some other things.
Okay.
But just more need him to get the combos down, because, he's got all the pieces of all the combos down separately, but putting them together, he doesn't have.
Okay, I see.
So, Docs taught him on Sunday that when you're riding to grade 4, also, if you want a game, I can put something together real quick.
Oh yeah, sure, let's do it.
Docs taught him on Sunday that to ride to grade 4, you don't have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You can, with the security upgrader, you can do the grade 3 ability, and then you can ride to grade 4. So
to get the extra prison, yeah.
Yeah, and so he had that part down, but then in his 3rd game against, I think it was Ram? No, it was Zen. He didn't have a security upgrader, he didn't have a grade 4, and it was his 2nd grade return, but he had a rifle. And he's like, well, I can't do anything because he has no more rear guards for me to take. And I was like, no. But if you call the rifle, you get to check top 7. Maybe you hit a security upgrader, call the security upgrader, and then you get to ride to grade 4 still.
Yeah.
And so, he's got all the pieces are there. But just, putting them together is not yet. And it's obviously because it's not his game. He doesn't play this as often. Can't blame him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a confusing game.
Yeah, prison isn't. Prison isn't the most beginner-friendly deck either.
He had played it when he originally played the game.
Oh, I see.
And he just hasn't played in 2 years now.
Oh, I see. bro. Guess let's do this one.
Did you get to witness me not know how to count on Sunday? Were you here for that part, or was that before you jumped in?
No, I think it was before I came in.
I was trying to put Lee and Orn together for one last practice session, and I pulled all my crits out of Sienna, and I was counting my crits and everything.
Oh yeah, I was there, yeah. You had 6 in one and 10 in the other.
I could not figure it out.
Like, where are all of these crits?
It'd be worse. My first ever regionals, I went with only 3 PGs because I forgot to register the 4th. I did like 4 times.
That sucks.
To be fair, that deck was fun. It was NLB when it first came out, and I won my first tournament with it. My first shot tournament with it, went undefeated.
Oh wow.
Had so much fun, and I was like, "This is great. I'll take this to BCS in like 2 months." And then I never won more than 1 game ever again.
That's sad.
So,
It's what do you call it? It's a different world.
yeah. So even at like shop tournaments, I could only win like 1 game a night, and I was like, "You're gone."
Yeah,
So
that's
from
sad.
MLB to Gravidia, and then bounced around for a while until Tarnow came out.
Yeah, the girl.
Even played Zorga for a couple of days.
Zorga. No man, I remember back then, like, deck lists were so annoying for like signing up for BCS. Like, cause we had to. I remember having to write the deck list manually and like having to specify like, oh, this is an SP, this is a triple R. Like, why do I have to do this? This is so dumb. Like, they couldn't just like take a picture of our deck at the table. Like, ugh. But now with the deck list being submitted through Decklog, it's so nice.
I get concerned still that they're gonna like rule shark me on rarities, and so I if I have 4 different Yuikas that are all triple rare from 4 different sets, because there's 80 different reprints of her, I will have 4 separate Yuikas in my thing.
That'll be fun.
Oh, that was streaming your.
Yeah, I was wondering like, what's going on here?
Discord, OBS was like, hey, what if instead of a virtual camera, we do a screen share?
There we go. Oh, where'd my camera go now?
Standing or resting?
There we go. I will take the resting one.
I will go first.
Okay.
Infinite.
Redraw. Two, three. I'm going second. Yeah, I'll redraw 2. 2. Okay. This is a hand.
I'm super. As weird as it sounds, I'm super happy that we have to fly to Detroit rather than being able to fly to Boston.
Oh yeah, it's
We get
probably a lot
TSA
cheaper that way.
pre-check. Oh yeah, and our TSA pre-check doesn't. We'd have to pay for it in Canada.
Oh, that sucks.
Did not realize that's how global entry worked. All right, you ready?
Yep, let's do it. Stand up, the Vanguard.
Draw for turn. Discard 2. Remain. That. Soul Blast. Bot deck. Draw. Pass turn.
Okay, he's standing already. Draw. Discarding Negrobone. ride Parting Shade. I get the 2 crests, draw 2. Okay. I'll Tommy the Ghosty Brother to search for a copy of Nightrose. And then I get, I forgot, I get 3 energy. Okay. Now, that's it. We swing for 8.
No.
Drive check is Marauding Shade.
Rip.
Okay.
Turn. Discard to ride. Soul the last one to draw. Bounce your front row.
Okay.
And then we just swing for 10.
No guard. Damage check. Prevailing. Ooh, that would have been nice. Stand and draw. Discarding Negro Lazy to ride Columbard. Go to 6. And we'll call Sincere Confectioner Viol, so last one, to search for the order. And place it. Okay. We'll swing Vanguard first for 10.
No guard.
Okay. Drive check. Critical, crit power.
Crit power.
Okay. And this is 20.
20 to my 20.
Okay. And that's the turn.
Stay and draw. Jeez. What terrible hand. Ride, add the Blitz Order and drop the hand. We'll call Ronk.
Okay.
Actually, will I? No, I won't. Will I? Yeah, I will. Okay. Call Ruboa, bounce your front row to hand. Call. Angel Bracing Ladder.
Okay.
The soul draw +5. Drive, check, and crit. So last one. No. Alright, 18, 26, 3 drives and a crit.
I will. Oh, Elementaria that discarding.
Okay. First check crit, all effects to Juno.
Okay.
Second check. Third check. 28 and a crit.
28. Am I able to? 1, 2, yeah. 30.
Okay. Pass turn.
Okay, a stand, draw. See, discard. Oh yeah, to ride. I got 9. Columbard skill, Soul Blast, check top 7. 7, add 1 to hand, and drop another. And then we stride with Nightstorm. What? No Nightrose, call. Energy Blast 7 to draw 1. Nice. And then I'll Obadiah first. Check top 5. Mill 1. And call 1.
I was very happy we had today off, which meant that because I have next Friday off to fly out. Last week was the last week that I would work a full 5 days in 1 week until like end of March.
Oh, that's nice.
But man, this month is taking forever.
February?
Just want to go to Canada already. Yeah.
No, I feel you. Let's see here. What do I have in drop? Okay, I guess I could do that. That's fine. I will play Philander first. Check top 5. To mill a...
That 2 PGs, 2 crits, and a random card.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I'll mill a water spout gin. Shuffle. And then we'll play Command over Death's Restraint, mill 1, and call 1, and then I get the roaming. I will do, let's see.
Does he get the power or crit this time?
Yes. It's, he gets it on call, which is nice. I don't know if I'm going to give him power or crit, though. Let's see. He's at 10, 28. No, we'll go for height. Okay. This is 33 plus 6, 39 at the Vanguardian.
That's kind of rude. But, Secret Stride Deck Tech, plus 30 for 43.
Okay, 1.
And then I will shove in a soul for 63.
Okay, so that's 3. Or OT.
Yep.
Okay, first check. Heal is bad. Give power to... Let's see.
Do it, Andrew.
We'll give it to roaming. Second check, Tommy the Ghosty Brothers, and third check, critical. I'll give the power to Negro Lazy, and I'll give the crit to roaming. So this is 15. Okay. We'll swing this 38 at your rear guard. Then retire the Negro Bone to draw. And then roaming is 25, 30, 48 with crit at your Vanguard.
I will shove a crit missile for 28. Energy Blast 3. Shove in a soul for 43. And you're at how much, sorry?
48.
Oh boy. I will
1, destride. Negro Lazy retires, I countercharge. And that's the turn.
Alright, stand draw. Swing 3 drives and a crit. 13k.
I'll PG with the order. Discarding. Discard a marauding, I guess. Actually, well, just yeah, I need the marauding. Discard the Tommy.
Okay, Persona Ride.
Oh, this is bound.
Second. Third.
Okay.
Handstand.
Stand. Draw. How do I want to play this? I go up 3, and then okay, yeah, we'll just do this. Drop a Tommy to ride another Obadiah. Let's see here. Yeah. Counterblast. Oh no, I can't. Cannot counterblast. Never mind. So no Nightrose skill. I will. Yeah. Use Obadiah. Flip. We'll flip a Nightrose. So 15 to front. Flip an Obadiah to call. Oh. Mill 5. Mill 1, I mean, from top 5 first. Wait. What do I have in here? That's okay. I think the offensive pieces. The offensive pieces. Not the offensive pieces. The offensive pieces are more important right now. Okay. And then I call 1. Call the Negro Lazy. It gets 5 since it has hollow. And then I'll counterblast 1 on the Negro Lazy call to call Philander. This is 43. Yeah, I'll call the trigger. This is 28, 33, 48 at the Vanguard.
48 at the Vanguard?
Yes. Oh, and then the back.
Elementaria.
Okay. First check. OT.
That's not good.
Draw 2. Crit and power over here. I don't heal. Front row gets 10. God, where are my dice? Ah! Oh my god. Oh, there they are. So the 100 million's over here. I'm just going to use the Royal Paladin dice here. 100 mil. This gets 10. I drew the 2. And then, yeah, the crit's over here. Remove. Second check. Front. And third check. Negro Lazy. Okay. This one is 25 plus 15, 40, 58. 1 damage.
1. Yeah, sick. Heal. I do heal. Power to ban.
And then binder discard, correct?
Yeah.
And
first time it's come up this game.
Yeah.
Not bad, nothing good.
Yeah, I'll discard a Hurtful Pompilio to keep it there. And then I'll swing with Negro Lazy for the 100 million and crit.
GG.
Okay. End of turn. This retires. Counter charge. And destride.
off. Oh, good. I can actually play the game this turn. Persona, right? I've had no pieces.
Yeah.
That's enough. Ball. Soul Blast 1. Return your front row to hand.
Okay.
And then she gains 10k. All counterblast 1. Soul charge a Persona ride, and I will grab a Persona ride from Soul. That worked wonderfully. Let's try. Call Soul Blast 10k. All counterblast 5k to the front. This is 10, 20, 30, 35, 43.
43 no guard. Power.
Okay. This is 10, 20, 35.
35, 23, 38.
Whoops. Swing, counterblast 1, restand, shoving a soul, plus 10, for 28, 38, 46, 3 drives and a crit.
PG. Discarding roaming.
Okay. First check, second check, third check. 35.
35. 8. I'll guard with the order here. Using the card from rear.
Mastered.
Okay. Stand, draw. Okay. Yeah, okay. Go to 8. Stride. Persona Stride. To Pirate King Nightrose. Nightrose plus 20. Let's see. Counterblast 1. It's a call. Who do we call? Okay. Let's call Nightstorm. Hollow, so he gets 10, and he gets 2k off of the Nightrose call. Yeah.
I feel like I'm in danger. I hit no defensive pieces for a while.
Let's call the Negro Bone. And then I will call this over the Negro Lazy when it's retired, counter charge. And I'll hollow the Marauding and it gets another 10. And then these two get 10 as well. Okay. Okay, we'll swing here. This is 10, 20, 40, 58.
58 to the guard. Fair dance.
This is 23, 43, 45 plus 18. 55, 63.
No guard.
Okay.
KG.
Nightrose swing. Skill, counterblast 1, retire 2. And then call 2. I think I will call. No. Call Pompilidio. And. Do I want Pompilidio? I could do this actually. It's a little bit more. Actually, no, we'll just go for numbers. Let's call them back out. And then they both hollow, and the 2 units get 10k, and my Vanguard gets crit. So that's 40, that's 28, 48, 56 with crit.
Well, I have a 15k shield. So no dog.
First check, second check, and third check. Crit, and then power to this guy.
First damage, second damage, third damage.
Oh.
I hit none of my draw pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see a wild stretch of cards that I have just discovered?
Yeah, that. What is it? Just all your good pieces.
Draw.
No.
Grade 3 crit, OT, order, crit, draw, heal, crit. That was all in a row.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Huh, well, hey.
Yeah.
Arrow's looking fun. Someone made top 32 with it in Tampa, I think.
Yeah, I did see someone post it, so that's giving me a little bit more confidence.
Thanks. It'll be a fun weekend.
It will be, yes, sir, indeed.
I'm excited because I obviously weather forecasts in general are unpredictable, but more so the further out you go.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I've looked at the monthly forecast for next weekend, next Friday, it says it's gonna snow in Detroit and Toronto, and I'm like, I don't want to drive through snow.
Yeah, it's what do you call it? It's pretty bad right now. Like Toronto just got hit by this huge snowstorm.
Yeah, we just got hit by the same thing. Like yesterday was nuts. We got 6 inches in an hour.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I'm very excited for next month. So many sites to see, so many Vanguard games to win.
Mm-hmm. And so many packs to open and binders
the
to
new
take things out of.
That day is nuts.
Right?
Whoever's not practicing that night, I'm opening a bunch of boxes. So in between games, let's all be opening a bunch of packs. We're
that'll be fun.
What's it called? We're stopping in one of the towns on the way there to buy a bunch of boxes.
Nice. Do you know which shop you're buying it from?
I actually have it written down because I have our Friday planned to a T. So
Nice.
It is Untouchables.
Oh, Untouchables. I think I've heard of them before.
I don't remember where they are, but they had Vanguard and they were on the route.
Nice.
Oh, they're in Mississauga as well, so they're closer to
Mississauga.
us than 501 or 401.
Yeah, 401.
Was.
No,
And they're
that's
open
fair.
later.
Oh, okay. That's good.
401, there was just no chance we were gonna make. They closed at
8.
8.
Yeah.
And leave the airport at 3 o'clock. 4.5 hour drive later, we're getting real close to me not getting those cars. So.
Damn. Well, I mean, if anything happens, just let me know, and I can if it's possible, I can go in your stead to pick it up if ever you guys are super late.
Yeah, if something happens, I'll see if I can do like a pickup order or something, and
Yeah.
I'll shoot you a message and be like, hey, you wanna go pick up the case that I splurged on randomly?
Sure. Sure, friendo. But that, oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. I love doing these trips so much. Especially
Man,
when
I just-
especially when I'm with like the boys, you know what I mean? Like when you got like a flare of camaraderie going on. It's like we're gonna fucking win, guys. The night before, it's just like it's so much more enjoyable to go in the next day.
Yeah, I love going to all the BCSs, but like Sacramento, I only knew Yuki that was there.
Mhm.
And it's like it was cool, but I mean, only knowing one person
Yeah.
kind of takes away from it. Knowing multiple people at the event makes
Yeah,
it
it's
more
always
fun.
it's always more fun. Yeah, man. Like when I went with Enigma Storm a couple of years ago, I was literally by myself. Like I had nothing to do between rounds. I was just like in the corner trying to record myself talking. And I was like I was like, what am I doing, man? Like where are my friends? I look around like I don't have any friends here.
How my
I was so
first
sad, dude.
regionals was too. I'm so glad we both found a bunch of friends to have regionals with, because
Mhm.
that's how my first regionals was too, and
Yeah.
that's when I found all the people.
All the
And then I
communities.
eventually met Docs, and oh, what a world.
What a world indeed. What a world indeed. Oh man.
Well, well, thank you for the games, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the practice. Like I the one turn that I called the fuck is it called? The roaming prison dragon out. I'm like, there's no way he doesn't just like scoop something into his soul and then make me bind this thing. So I'm just gonna give it the extra power this turn. Like I felt like I had to be like a lot more careful with how I was doing things. This is why I also was attacking your front row if you left any. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I just
let's-
had no pieces, and then when you did that, you left me with nothing. So
Yeah. Oh man. How's your
Yeah,
friend?
looks
How's
like-
your friend feeling though with prison?
good. He's swapping out a bunch of cards. I
Okay.
gave him the topping Philly list.
Mm-hmm.
So I swapped out what I had and gave him another one, and then I sent him the list that I had, and so he's kind of all like making stuff because
Okay.
he's learned how unfun Bracing Angel Ladder is.
Oh yeah,
and
that thing's.
He needs more cards for drop, so.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Makes sense indeed. What's the wording on it? Until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Yeah, until the end of your next, or until it's in here, because he asked me to stop using it for a couple games. So he could-
Can I like
kept
play?
playing it.
Can I play, please?
During your turn, all of your rear guards cannot be chosen and cannot be put. Oh,
Okay.
until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Okay.
But it allows you to take from drop and hand still,
Mhm.
and so he's swapping in more cards to take from drop and hand.
Yeah.
So he can try to hit those numbers.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things is well, for prison is how they shifted away from trying to like catch people on the feet on the field.
Yeah.
they're just
Well,
doing background checks now and catching people. It's easier to do
And
it.
they had to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, either everything's clearing their own stuff because of decks like Shiranui,
Mm-hmm.
or, like, there's Bracing Angel Ladder, so
Yeah.
you gotta be able to take from anywhere. And I just didn't think of it, I just went with the topping list from Philly and built it out for him, but
Mm-hmm.
he also has 4 copies of every prison card. So
Okay.
he'll be,
So he's got the full library basically.
yeah.
That's
And
good.
then his other thing is tracking dice, so he's gonna take these dice from me
Okay.
because I'm getting new dice in tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna give him
Oh,
these,
actually-
take my new dice and
Well-
all that.
1 second. Let me go get mine. I need to double check if these even like show up. The entire thing is wobbling. Okay. Looking at it now. Oh, they don't. I might have to go. I might have to go the route of like, just doing like the number without the extra 3 digits. I just thought that the whole number looked cool.
Like, can you paint them at all?
I can.
Resin works.
I can try.
Like, you wouldn't need to paint the whole thing, but if you just paint the number itself, like that big one shows up. I can see that says 15K if I look at it. But if you painted it like a white or like a standout color, it would show out pretty nicely.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking like, do I make them bigger? Do I go with like this form factor? Because I really do just prefer dice. They're like I can take 2 of these, almost in the space of one of these, and just I don't know, but yeah.
During Chicago last year, Yugi printed these little like chips.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
But because there's only one thing on them,
they're harder to use.
Yeah, I was trying to dig through them to find a plus 5K or whatever, and I was like, I just switched back to my dice immediately.
No, that makes sense. Like I use the coins too, but just for crits, like 1 and 2 crit.
Makes sense.
A little bit easier.
Yeah, I picked up a set of the guy who makes these came from Austin originally. And he did a liquid core set last year.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I think I've seen those. Those are sick.
Yeah, well, I missed out on that one. I don't really like liquid core anyways.
Oh.
They were so big, they didn't fit in my box.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
But now he's got a metal set.
Oh, God.
I think it's 16 dice plus 2 little, like, tokens, but they're smaller than, like, an actual, like, a card. And they come in a magnetic case and everything. And
oh, yeah, I've seen that.
I used them in Philadelphia from a buddy, and I loved them. So I finally picked up a set, and
nice.
I got new sleeves too, because no matter what I do, my Leonor keeps warping. All of my cards,
really,
sleeves, and they just start warping. So.
Oh God. Do you live in like a high humidity area?
Not really. I mean, technically, I would say it's high humidity compared to a lot of other places, but from where I used to live, no. Like, we normally are 20 to 30%.
Yeah. Like, what?
I got a bunch of silicone gel to put in my deck boxes.
Oh, that's good, yeah. You gotta keep those things. That's why I really do like double sleeving. It's just another layer of keeping these cards as flat as possible.
This is the one and only problem with that. Because I used to do like character art sleeves, but they hurt my wrists to shuffle.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
so, like,
I'm okay with it still.
After like 5 rounds of Swiss, my hands just hurt. I've had carpal tunnel surgery. So
oh, I see. Makes sense.
Sitting at a computer all day does not do good things for your wrists.
That's fair. Let me just sort this again.
You need any more practice between now and next week? Let me know.
Yeah.
Like the late night stuff, I can do Friday and Saturday, but
sounds good.
and then I'll be there Sunday as well.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Thanks for the game.
Yeah, thank you for the game.
Dinner and hang out. So.
All right.
Have a good night, buddy.
You too.
See ya.
See ya. Okay. So guys, everybody. Yeah, thank you to Snow. We're going to be meeting up in Toronto for the first time, so that'll be really fun. I'm looking very, very much forward to this BCS. But yeah, just a little bit of history, I guess. My last BCS, I actually did go to BCS Toronto, I think 2023. I did have footage recorded, but it wasn't very good, so I ended up not posting anything about it. And yeah, I just kind of fell behind on the relevancy of it, or the timeliness of the video, and yeah, even just making the results wouldn't have been great because I left the event really early. Oh, I just realized I'm still in things. Let me change that very quickly. Boop. Beep. And which one? This one. Yes. Okay. But yeah, I went 1 and 2. I played against Wallista, Gandiva, and shoot, I forgot what the other. Oh yes, and Almagistar. That was probably the most memorable game of 2023 for me, or for Toronto for me. I mean, but yeah, I went in with Hexa Orb. Didn't do that badly. I was running, like I said, I was running 3 heals. Oh, I didn't say this on stream. I said this yesterday while I was off stream. But yeah, I did run only 3 heals because I was like, yeah, the OT is like half a heal, so just in case it comes up, then I'm good. And to be sure that I wasn't coping, I did have a different trigger from the rest of the triggers in the lineup, so I knew if that would have been a heal or not, and it rarely ever came up because the games would end so quickly. But yeah, that was the last BCS that I went to, so I'm hoping to make some good memories at this one. But so far, the deck is feeling good. The game that we just had wasn't... I won't say that it wasn't optimal. We did fall behind a turn again, kind of like what happened with the earlier test hand. Which is very interesting. At least that we got a little bit of a teaser for how the deck can play if you have to go into Obadiah twice in a row. The extra crits, I guess, were nice. The hand definitely is not as big as it usually is, but I think it's okay, especially now that we are able to just sweet shop stuff onto the field and then use it as guard. Again, as long as we're not playing in any field interaction matchups, then I think we'll be okay. I still do need to add my Regardless piece. I don't know if I want Twin Cast or not. I think, let's see here. What do we have? This is where my generics and stuff are, I think. Let's see. Nope. Just tokens and tokens. Okay. Check here. No. 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 Okay, we got the Gradale. Got another Gradale. No. Maybe Bracing Angel Ladder is the best way to go. I did want to try one iteration of the deck with this, but it did not go well. I was overcalling quite a bit and it wasn't great. So I'm going to leave that there. I guess Bracing Angel Ladder is the best thing. I don't know. I don't even know if we need it. That's the thing. Because again, bind is really the only thing that we're worried about. Bind, prison to another extent. I have to get more practice with that. So, yeah, I can't say I'm 100% out of the woods in a prison matchup. And I know that there are some floating around. But, yeah, I think I'm going to leave the experimentation here for now. yeah, just the only change was that one marauding shade. So now we have, and the triggers. I mean, so we do have more overall guard. We have a smaller hand, which might be a bit of a problem when it comes to multi-attack decks. But I think we'll have to we'll just have to keep practicing. I will be here for Sunday. Yes, I will be here for next Sunday. So we're going to be able to test this again. And then we'll just continue to make any changes that we have to. But yeah, so far the deck is still working well. I have to talk to Matt about the roaming prison dragon. We'll switch that out for the Pompilidio. And then we'll switch the Pompilidio out for that. And then we'll continue from there. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this one thing here. Let me just get it up before I switch the window over. Divine Sister Arroz con Leche. Arroz con Leche. Okay. How do I do this? There we go. A little bit better. Okay. So I am. How do I do this now? Oh, I should have. Oh no. Oh, there. Wait. Stream browser. I haven't updated this one in this scene in a bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, still says Sunday stream. I think I can use it. Switch this to Divine Sister Arroz con Leche. Okay. Ooh. Why is it all the way up here? What? Oh, because it's a thing. So we're just gonna turn that on. Oh, there we go. What? What is this? Oh, am I just in like a far corner of this thing? Yes, I am. Okay, let's make it smaller. Oh my goodness. Where is the middle of this thing? Why is this so big? What did I do? Okay, I'm just going to make a new thing. We're going to keep that as a background. It's going to add another source, and we should be fine. So okay, and there we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this lady here. Fix this. Bring this all the way down. Okay, it says Sunday stream, but please ignore that. Then I need to add the face. Okay, never mind. Wait, let me just double check here. Which one is this? Just video capture device. Okay. So we go back. Stream here. And we'll add existing video capture device. And okay, there we are. Perfect. What's up, everybody? Okay. So I just wanted to go over this really quickly because I have a couple problems with it. As much as I like this card. Let me see. I can close this down. Open this. Open that. I'll move this up here actually so I can see the stream. Sorry guys, I just have to rearrange my screens here because this has not been I planned to do this segment, but I did not plan how I was going to do this segment. Okay. So, oh my god, is that my favorite card? Hello Ethan, how are you? How you doing? Long time no speak. Okay, so let's see here. Should I zoom this in? Yes, okay. There we go. Alright, so this is Divine Sister Arroz con Leche. Translates to milky rice or something like that. But yeah, she's Divine Sister, a descendant of the Battle of Sisters, the nuns with guns from United Sanctuary 3,000 years ago. And I have been hoping for one of these. Like, I've been hoping for a Divine Sister ride line for a while. But not in the way that it's come out. Not in the way that it's come out. Obviously, it is a promo. She won't be coming with any dedicated ride line or support, so she's drastically underpowered because she is name locked, and we have no good Divine Sisters. At least, yes, no good Divine Sisters when you try to compare it to, like, if you try to put a budget deck of this together, you would definitely you would not have a good time. Right now, I feel like Bushi has kind of set up this deck as an investment piece. You just pick up your 4 copies of this now. She's going to be good at some point because she's a 5 attack deck on turn 4 or turn 3 if you have the golem that you can shove the grade 3 into the soul with. But the pieces that she's able to interact with are, 1, very limited, and 2, they're not great. Like, it's okay to be one of the two. So you either have a widespread availability of things that you can use, or even though they're like all kind of bad, or you have a small but very precise how do I say it? A small but very precise style, or very like a much higher floor of effectiveness of pieces. And sadly, she has both of the worst parts. So let's just get into her ability here. But before that, I'm dying. Unity problems, of course. Yeah, I know how you feel. I know how you feel, dude. Like, so many of the kids have gotten into Unity already, and it's just troubleshoot after troubleshoot, man. But anyway, let's see here. So the card flavor, do you want to repent? It's already too late. That's nice. She reminds me of Cookie, because she's just a swordsman, which is nice. I'm placing colliders for my project and it's taking forever. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds like a computer problem. That sounds like your computer problem. But here we go. So Act Vanguard, once per turn, counterblast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards with Divine Sister and their card names from among them. Reveal them, choose one of the revealed cards, put it into hand, and then call the other, and then place everything else at the bottom. Okay, so very plain and simple. Counterblast 1, call 2 Divine Sisters off of the top 7, and then you bottom deck the rest. So you're playing, you're just playing Battle Sister Monica on steroids, or Tsukuyomi on steroids. But again, you are limited to choosing Divine Sisters only. Now, if we had Divine Sisters that had like 20k shield, that's great. If we had Divine Sisters that get, like power, if we had like the old style Battle Sister units in standard, at just rebranded as Divine Sisters, this would be a pretty solid deck. If you could imagine having like Kasatas or Choquettes in just available to this deck would be really good, just based off of the amount of manipulation or just sheer numbers that the deck would be able to generate. Sadly, as it stands, you don't get any of that with the current Divine Sisters, because the Divine Sisters have mostly just been strung along as parts of other archetypes that just happen to be named Divine Sisters, or just very just in the sort of commons section, the commons and sometimes single R sections of the filler stuff of the boosters. So that's kind of the first problem. One, like the skill in isolation is great. Who would like? I would not complain if this was on anything else. I would not complain if this wasn't locked to Divine Sisters. If you could just choose 2 cards add them to hand and then do whatever you want with them after, that would be amazing. Even with this one, granted, I would put a bit of a caveat on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. This I would put a bit of a caveat on, like, yeah. If I'm going over the things that I wish would have happened for this card, considering one, the available Divine Sister card pool, and two, its nature as a promo. Because, again, like, promos, they're going to be around, for sure, yes. Like, there's no problem. Like, availability isn't an issue. But the problem is, the problem with it that this card has in comparison to, let's say, Stealth, for example. If we look at Megalanozuchi, the Stealth promo boss from Dragonempire, that basically just it's just Murakumo, basically. Yes, it's name locked to Stealth, but you already have a really good you already have a very good stable core of Stealth units. Some of them are name locked to certain other archetypes, but you can still get away with using those generic Stealth, because again, like, you don't have the greatest card pool, but it still has, like, you have a widespread net in terms of cards that have Stealth. The net gets a little bit smaller after you take out the archetypal ones, but you still have a decent core of good Stealth units that you can play in Megalanozuchi. I could be completely wrong. Like, if you think I'm talking out of my butt, then feel free to let me know. It's just that I'm looking at it, and like I said, the abilities in isolation are good. As soon as you turn them archetypal, it becomes very difficult. Again, right now. So this is one of those decks where you just pick up 4 copies of what you want. You just pick up 4 copies of this girl, and then any Divine Sisters that people think are decent. Like, I've seen people going for some more in this deck. Like, I get it. But I would rather be going for the more power play options, just because this deck, it doesn't seem to be too resource heavy. Like, you Soul Blast one card with Divine Sister and his card name. I want to actually do a bit of a theory craft deck list with this. So we'll see what we can do in this little bit of time. But let me go over the second ability, because I keep getting off track here. So second ability from Vanguard, when it attacks, Soul Blast a card with Divine Sister in its card name. We're getting name-specific Soul Blast back again. It's only a matter of time before we get archetypal Counterblast again, and we're just back in Limit Break era. But yes, choose one of your rear guards with Divine Sister in its card name. Stand it, and it gets when this unit attacks. This unit gets 5k for each grade of this unit, and at the end of that turn, put this unit into Soul. So one, you are reloading your soul for the next attack. So, for example, if you have, you could call 2 arroz con leches on your turn. You could call one, have one as your Vanguard, call another one, attack with the one on the side, restand it with the Vanguard, put it back into soul, and then you already have thing. It's not the greatest thing ever. Now that I say it out loud, don't do that. But it is good, because one, you get your call off of the first ability. 2, you rid yourself of having to deal with like imprisoning or binding or retiring or attacking off of a card ability to get extra power. So it does make your field a little bit more safe. The problem is, this also means that you have to commit quite a bit to keep a consistent field, because you're losing stuff, and there's not much way outside, again, of your Vanguard to get units out. There is the grade 2, grade 1 combo that's like 17k or 16k, because the grade 2 is 9k, the grade 1 is 7k. That can get you extra field calls, but again, even that is very limited because the grade 2 can only search for that specific grade 1, and I think it's only top 5. So it's not great. But here, if you Soul Blast a card, he's the final part of this ability. If you Soul Blast a card with the same card name as this unit for cost, you can choose 2 cards instead of 1. So, again, you can cheek out like 5 attacks on your first turn with this. I think it's possible. I don't know if it's safe to do. But hey, if you're going first, it's not limited to a grade 3. Yeah, it's just 1 attacks. So you have that tempo advantage in going first, and obviously with a deck like this, it's definitely better to take this going first always. Let me get onto deck log here really quick. Deck log. Okay. Okay. Going to Vanguard right now. I want to only use everything that is available in English. We're not going to look at anything else here. Let me double check what this looks like on stream here. Okay, I will make this a little bit smaller. Okay. So, ride line. Let's see. Let's check the grade. Let's check grade 0. Do we have any Divine Sister grade 0s? No, we don't. Okay, so that sucks a lot, quite a bit. Okay. We'll use the Alden grade 0 then. Do we have a Divine Sister grade 1? That can be put on a rear guard? On a Vanguard circle, I mean? No, we don't. Okay, that's terrible. They really want to force you to play like one specific way with this thing, and that's really sucks. Like, I'm just kind of looking at the grade 1s now. It's rough. Definitely rough. Because, like, yes, we do have Divine Sisters, but they're not good. I mean, the Spumon is okay. You could probably do the Spumon combo. I think that's really the only way that you can do this. Okay, so we don't have a Divine Sister grade 1. Do we want to what do we want to focus on here? What are some good plug and play grade 1s? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do Tranquilia. Tranquilia. Oh, shut up. Yeah, Tranquilia into. I will always try to put Blaster Dark into these ride decks, but I don't think it's gonna work. We're just gonna need to do the Divine Sister. Divine Sister girl, because if we don't, then we won't even be able to activate arroz con leche. So we'll let's use Alden. We'll use Alden as our grade 3. Okay. Alright, always fill out your forms, everybody. Okay. So let me see here. My first reaction to this skill here. Oh my god, why can't I? Let me just get the one. Okay. My first reaction to this skill is that it wants you to survive until turn 4 to Persona Ride. Oh, why did I? Okay. I don't know what's happening with my stuff. So I feel like we need to index on that a little bit. So if we play for turn 4, Yes, we need to maximize the amount of draw. Let's see. Let's do... I will also always try to put this guy in here. My reasoning for it is that he's just too good. It's 13k restanding booster. He contributes 26k to your field every turn if you're persona riding, which is something that this deck wants to do. He's very slow. Yes, obviously he's a grade 3, but yeah, it's just having a good restanding booster, or something like if we wanted to go even earlier, we could do Deco Razor. We can do Deco Razor. This has been completely power correct already, so I hope Bushiroad would just reprint Deco Razor as an 8k, give her the same ability, because Bushiroad is giving Lyrical basically the exact same thing as an 8k body. So make my girl an 8k body, and then leave her +5, and this is probably something that we can play with starting turn 1 even. So when your other unit in the same column as this unit attacks, that unit gets 5k until end of turn. So this really helps with lanes with decks that only restand front row units, which this one is not particularly limited to. But again, when you're working with cards that aren't great, you want to go wide, and also because of the ability. Let's see here. Where is it? Yes. Yeah. So also for this ability, they get an extra 5k for each grade of that unit. So first as a 5 or 10k booster, and then you swing again as then you boost with it on the second attack, or you can boost with it on the first attack to make it a little bit more annoying. I want to do... Okay, I'll make a turn 3 and a turn 4 version of this. So I'm going to run... I'm just going to run 4 Refuerzos. Let's see here. If you saw, okay, if you have grade 3 or grade Vanguard, discard 2. Top 7, choose up to 1 grade 3 or greater card with a different name from your Vanguard from among them. Reveal it, put it into hand, shuffle your deck. If you do not reveal a card, put this card into hand. Okay. Yeah, I think you play this as well. Different card name from Vanguard. Oh, never mind. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first. Let me just get all the Divine Sisters. Let's make the core. Okay, so a lot of people are putting Financier in, and I don't really understand why. I don't get it. You don't get that many calls. I can understand from like a defensive points, but I think that there are more things that you can put in here that are a little bit more affordable than this package that will give you a bit more value. And I'll try to put that in here. See, when placed on rear from deck, this unit gets 15k. So she can go up to 43 on her own, which is nice. Though I'm not sure if I want to go that way. During your turn, all your Divine Sister Casatella and Divine Sister Spumons on your rear guard circles get 5k. And then when she's placed from hand, Soul Blast 2. Look at top 7. I think that this deck is trying to incentivize this combo here. Because I don't know. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Soul Blast 2, check top 7 for 1 Spumon, call it to rear in the same column, and then the other one, when it attacks, when it boosts So when the grade 1 boosts to grade 2, you draw, and then you bottom deck something. So it's good for fixing your deck a little bit, especially with all the bottom decking that you're doing with the grade 3. But again, you can't even do anything if you don't have the Casatella. So if you are playing this combo, I think you have to play 4 and 4. Yeah. But yeah, right now, guys, this deck feels very, very underwhelming. It's not. Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those decks that you have to just pick up now and then understand that you need to wait a bit for this deck to get good, or to get like actual support. But when it starts to get good support, then yeah, I think that this deck can do really well with the amount of deck trim that you're able to do. Just full on deck manipulation. Let's see. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If the unit is placed on rear by your card's ability or stood this turn, put this into soul. Choose one of your units and it gets 5k until end of turn. Like, it's, how do I say this? Like, Kunafa also seems like a piece that you want to play, but it's, her benefits are just not great. Like, the wording for it's already there. Like, what if it's been placed by the first ability or if it's been stood by the second ability, then you can do this. But you're already doing this, and you're already getting more power off of a swing like this. Like, because what you get 28 and thing. Actually, no, never mind. I'm talking out of my butt. I just realized that both happen anyway. I just need to understand how things work better. Yes, you want attacks, it gets 5k. So it would still be 28, and then you'd give 5 to something else, but it would be nice if you could... No, never mind. I think it's just held back by the fact that it's a common. If they had made this a double, like a single R, that could have done the exact same thing. So you have the same... yeah, let's just say... What do you call it? Let's just say that the ability is basically the exact same thing, except the timing of when it goes into the soul. Like, if you make it go into the soul... What am I... Yeah. If you make this go into the soul at the end of the turn instead of the end of the battle, you might be able to give... Like, even if you put a hard once per turn on this ability, you'd still be able to give an extra 5k to the field. Because right now, it requires that she's either placed or stood. So if... by the Vanguard's ability. So... yeah, the timing isn't super great for this. Like, if you're trying to get 5 attacks, like, she goes into the soul and now you've only got 1 front row, so it's not great. Yeah, so she's really only helpful. This ability really is only helpful after the Vanguard swing. So I don't like her very much. Let's see. I only have the 4 Refoires Oses in here. That's so funny. Let's see, what other Divine Sisters do we have? That's it. That's all the Divine Sisters that we have. Everything is pretty bad. When this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, reveal a normal unit from your hand, put it on the bottom of your deck. Draw a card. Amazing. I was I was thinking of running Lepistos in just for fun. Scouter Blast 2. You don't even need to Soul Blast a copy of herself. The only problem is you don't get the extra 10k, because Lepisto will give herself 5k on that restand. But yeah, and you also have to pay more. It's an extra 2 counterblast. So it's not great. Like, the options are not amazing. Honestly, I think the best thing to do here is to Um, honestly, just for numbers, like, cause I know that you could say, oh, just play Biscotti. Like, yes, you could just play Biscotti, but can you really just play Biscotti? Can you really just play Biscotti? Can you really just go and drop like $100 on a playset of Biscottis to play Divine Sisters of all decks? I don't think it's worth it, so I'm not going to explore the idea, because I'd rather just make a deck that makes sense to build. Like, if you have the Biscottis, then put them in. Yes, like, that would be great. But yeah, if you're being realistic with it, then I think it's better to just skip the Biscottis and be a little bit more imaginative with your deck building. Let's see. Where is... Oh, there's Alden. Let's put the other 3 Aldens in, so we have space for it. Just so that I know that space is already taken. I mean... okay. So we cannot have anything in the front row that isn't a Divine Sister. So... what does that leave us with? We could do Exalted, maybe? Did someone say Nightrose? Yes, I was tweaking my Nightrose a little bit. I have taken a break. I am trying to figure out how to make this, how to make the new Divine Sister grade 3 work, if it's possible at all. But welcome to the stream, Cool Crash. I made top 32 in Tampa this weekend, so if you want advice, I'm here. Oh, okay. I saw your post actually on Vanguardians. That's sick. What? Oh, let me. Actually, no. I don't even need to ask because your thing's already. Oh wait, top 32. What is Let me. Let me see. I think I could still open it up here. I did want to finish this deck, but let me actually let me ask this first. How did you deal with any of like the field interaction matchups, like outside of Retire? Because I think Retire is the easiest thing to sort of get around with Nightrose, but like, were there any like binding matchups or any like prison matchups that you had to deal with? There's nothing good. There's nothing good for this deck. I won't say nothing, but building this Divine Sister deck is going to be very difficult. I guess you could run S'more. I think S'more is probably a better one. Ooh. Prison was actually my first loss in Swiss because I had to pitch 3 cards. One was the Sanctitude that would have won me the game. Oh my goodness. I see. But running ladder and dumping it early to get it back with enlarged gulf really helps. I see. Okay. Well, I have a bit of a dilemma because I don't have enlarged gulfs and I can't afford them. So I have been playing a very budget list. But so far, like in testing, the deck has been like decent. So I'm not sure how well I'll do, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I was also thinking of running, putting in ladder as well. Let's see. And also, how were the Levy dress matchups? Because I'm sorry, I saw your post on Vanguardians, but I didn't read all the stuff. I didn't read the rest of the post. But I was just nice to see that that a Nightrose had topped. Like I was talking about it earlier actually on the stream. I said that seeing your stuff top gave me a little bit more confidence. Best advice is pace yourself on the expensive stuff. Yeah, for sure. Like my okay, here's the full story. So I had a playset of enlarged gulls. They were maybe $8 a piece at the time, and yeah, someone wanted to buy them, and I didn't need them, so I sold them. And then a week later, Nightrose got revealed. So I was the amount of seller's regret that was coursing through my veins was immense. But yeah, I just have to deal with it. I've come to terms with it, thankfully, and they are getting reprinted, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for that stuff. For Levy dress, I main decked 3 Asperonias. Okay, yeah. To plan on going first, I lost 6 dice for yikes and went, but still really good. I went first. Every game going first. Asperonia, Saphira. Let me see. Okay. Actually, let me bring it up on this other window here. Should be able to. Okay. Guardians. I'm lucky to prep months in advance and hoarded my rose staples since October. Nice. That's really good. I've just been playing around for the most part. The deck is really fun, so like even without the expensive pieces, like the deck is still fun to play at the very least. So I'm happy about that, and you know, like I do want to do well at BCSs, but I also do have my my expectations curbed quite heavily. Let me see here. Trying to find the post. Okay, can't find it. Yeah, I cannot find it. Oh, there we go. Thank you. 3-3 JH76. Let me put this in over here. Deck code does not exist. I'm assuming it might be an extra 3 or something. Is that it? Okay. Oh, that is something else completely. Let me see. 3-3 J H6 3-3 J H6 search. Deck specified deck code does not exist. Oh, sorry, my bad. 3-3. I just can't read. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so you still run the one Nightstorm. Nice. I have one too. I was running 2, but then I dropped it to 1 for a little bit more shield. The Fiarmja, okay, I can see the Fiarmja for sure, and then the Alvinas as well. 2 Philanders, and then Marauding Shade. Yeah, Marauding Shade's too good of a piece. Asperonia. I have one Asperonia, so I don't know if I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, on hand other than from battle. Discard, counterblast 1, choose a normal or call something. Yeah, I have a shortage on like the expensive stuff. Oh, Ghost Chase. Choose one of your units gets 5k into the end of battle. Choose one of your viewers not being attacked. Return it to hand. Oh, okay. Yep. It's for the PG bounce. I'm assuming the Sentinel bounce. Oh, there. Effect heal. Units. Okay, I've seen a lot of people running the multiple attack heal, so I think I'm gonna put one of those in as well. And then 8 crit 3 front. I was running a rainbow up until today, actually. Yeah, it's today. So that's thing. And then yeah, I have this as well. I'll actually just open it up now because I don't think that I'll be able to make something worthwhile right now for Divine Sister. But again, like for everyone that was listening for the Divine Sister stuff, like just pick up your playset and wait. That's really the best thing that I can say. It's okay. I might cut it for another normal heal because I have an SP. Oh, okay. I see. All the triggers should be SP. That's good. Here, let me bring up. Oh, what happened? What happened? Did this close? No, it's still here. Okay, there we go. So, this is my list right now. I've got let's see. So 2 Nightroses, 2 extra Nightroses, and then I play just like 3 one-ofs. I got the roaming prison because like I don't have the enlarged gulfs, so I have I have quite a bit of space to play around with. Oh wow, picked up an SP Nightrose for 250. Was it is it the history collection Nightrose or is it another one? Oh, why is that gone? Oh, okay, I see. I have to bring this down. Oh, there. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So click this. G set 8. Nice. Ah, so good. Actually, for my ride deck, I have the Rummy Labyrinth reprint because I played this a long time ago. I've played Grand Blue for quite a bit, so it was nice when this got revealed. My grade 2s. So my grade 2s are weird. I'm running two copies of Command of Death's Restraint just for more calling. Because like I don't have the Asperonia, so I don't get to call as much. But whenever I am able to call, like I am able to sometimes chain this with Negrolazy to get 3 cards out on the field. With the roaming prison out. I have one of that and one of the hot stamp. Nice. The hot stamp. I don't know. The hot stamp was probably like one of the uglier ones. It's just to me personally. Like I know that they were still like really hard to find. I wanted one for sure, but then when I looked at the hairy one in comparison, I was like, I wanted that. I wish I had that font. That looked really cool. But yeah, so I have the 2 copies of this, and then I play the Prevailings, because the Prevailing can swing and retire itself to get the order back, so I can just keep playing the order turn after turn and have the crit pressure off of the roaming. Bought the Throne SP2, but it came back too late and got sold. Oh, sad. Sorry to hear it, but still the OG set 8 SP Nightrose is chef's kiss. Mwah. Perfect thing to put in that deck. Let's see. And then the grade 1s. Grade 1s are actually really simple. I played this stuff here. And then my triggers are basically the same. I think the only difference is I'm running 6 crit and 5 fronts because I can't find another crit. But I might change it over to 8 crits as well. But yeah, it's just the fronts are really nice, I find, on an Obadiah turn, especially if I have the roaming out already. I can just pump it and then swing with crit for it, with crit. But yeah, like, the way that I've been playing it so far is I just auto-call Philanders that I get to mill, and then I just keep swinging with stuff. If I have Maraudings, I'll call them out and unhollowed, and then just intercept with them the next turn if I need to. And then if I do get, for example, like, a Prevailing in hand and then I have an order, I'll always ditch the Prevailing Dragon, play the order to call it out, and then swing with it, retire it to get the order back, so that I know that I have one for the next turn. And then the Pompilidio, I have it as just an extra defensive piece just in case. Not gonna lie, any large golf is actually necessary to play the deck at full power, but don't rush yourself to get them. They're getting reprinted at the end of the month. Yeah, I am not going to be rushing to get them until their prices go down, because as much as I do want to, like, perfect this deck, like, I want to also build other things. And I know I should be focusing on this a little bit more because it's BCS, but yeah. So far the deck is it's been so fun, honestly. Like, I wish they had given Obadiah a different art, maybe. I don't know. He takes up too little of his full art. That's kind of like my only gripe with this whole thing. Cop them ASAP when they get reprinted, because opening weekend will be the cheapest. Yeah. I'm meeting up with a friend, actually, and he's bought a case. So I'm going to see if I can buy anything off of him, because he plays mostly lyrical. So I do have a chance. I do have a chance to get them. Let me see here. And it's also, I just got to double check the deck list. So the deck list, it's also Bliss Favor. Okay. I do need to, Alvina's the worst of it. You really do need her. I have Alvinas. I have 3. I have 3 Alvinas. I played with them, and I think it's just me being stubborn with it, but I have played her as like a 2 of. I had her in place of the Prevailings, but I did like the attacking more. But I still have a week and a half to test out some more, and then I'm doing a lot of testing like the night before. So I will have like my quote unquote side deck with me up until the actual morning of. So like all of this could change. I think it's more that I'm just very comfortable with the style of play that this has so far. Her at 4 is dumb, good with 3. The early game rush is strong. Okay, that is very reassuring to hear. It's very reassuring. Let me just double check. Are you still running the 4 Tommies? Ooh. No Tommies. Okay. No Tommies. Oh, because you have the enlarged golf. This is what gets you your card back, so that makes sense. And then this. Yeah, because the soul's not being utilized in the same way. This is very enlightening. Let's see. In place on rear. I know. I know that Fiarmja does the drop return to hand thingy, but I forgot what the other ability was when it's placed. Oh, use mill. Yeah, mill get +2. Okay, and placed. Just one placed on here. Okay. And then the VL is really nice. I was actually kind of. How much value did you get out of the set order? Because like I've been able to get like a couple extra PG activations out of it. But it's always felt like it's just like an extra wall, and it's not really. I don't know if it's completely necessary I feel like it's probably completely necessary at like the regional level, but yeah, I would like to hear your insight on this. Heard 4 is done good with 3. The early game rush. Okay. Maybe. Let's see. Where'd she go? I have to find her again. I think my messages aren't sending. Oh no. I don't have any moderations on. Oof. That's weird. Oh man. I don't know what's happening. Let's pop out the chat. Maybe it's my end. Oh no. It's still the same here. Yeah, I don't have any moderations on. I haven't gotten any pings for any like dumb reasons either, so that's weird. I mean, yeah, like pings, like any dumb pings from YouTube about anything. So I don't think they're getting caught by anything. That's weird. Oh, here they are. Yeah, it's dumb. Super dumb. Okay, let me look at the list again. It said orders key against decks with guard respect. Okay, that makes sense, because the whole from hand thing, correct? That makes sense. I've sent like 9 messages with none sent. What? That's really dumb. I don't... That's so weird. That's... Even the other way. I'm mentioning Facebook, that might be why. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think it's because I don't have, I can't have external links on my channel yet, which sucks. Well, at least I think I can't have external links on my channel just yet, but I'm not sure. Add me so I can probably help you a bit more. Sure. Here, let me get you in the disc. Are you okay with joining in the Discord server? I have a very small lounge, and that's where I usually hide out. Yes, sir. Sweet. Let me get you this copy here. Copy. And then paste it in here. You what? Boo. What? I'm confused. Oh, no, not that. Okay, so invite. Use hidden. Okay, use copy button. Okay. Get in. Why is it just giving me that? What the heck? Alright. What the heck? Here, let me do it from my phone. cuts and then go into my own live stream. That's weird. Okay. Paste it in here. There we go. Okay. I have arrived. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me open up the chat on my phone here so I can read both. Sweet. Right. And that is me. Okay. Hello. My teeth are hurting. Okay. So, okay. I guess to start it off, yeah, I have the three Alvinas. Let me just. Okay. Oops. Oh, Prison, Varga. In case you wanted to know the matchups. Yes, I was actually going to ask about that. Win against Reza El. Reza El I can see being a bit of a more manageable matchup. Youth Burke, Prison, you already mentioned. Dayusha. Oh wow, people playing Dayusha. Blangmeyer, yeah, I've had a pretty positive win rate time against Blangmeyer. Odium I haven't played against yet. And Varga I have not played against yet. So how did the Odium matchup play out? If there are any tips that you can give me on like the guarding sequencing and that stuff. I'm sorry for making you type all this out. It's probably much easier to just like chat it if you wanted to join in the chat if that's okay with you. But yeah, I just feel bad for making you type everything out. Odium, you want to guard early and maybe maintain and maybe 1 damage before their divine skill turn. Okay, got it. Just guard. Okay, guard early, and probably watch some. I'll probably watch some more Odium games too, just to get familiar with the numbers, because that's something that I've been very bad with keeping up with so far. And what about the Varga matchup? Was there anything in particular, or was it just like bad luck or something? I made him die. Nice. That's actually very impressive considering you're playing Grand Blue. So if I don't have the enlarged goals, it's a bit more difficult for me. Varga, I got OT. Yeah, I assumed it was just really bad luck because I had him at 5 damage on turn 3 already. It's gross. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, my current limitation is that I need the Tommies for the Nightrose search, or else I can't. I have no consistent way of getting the Nightroses. Maybe I can chop them down a bit, and then just rely on draw more. I can just four. Philander can dump Rose easily, and a large Gulf gets it back usually. Yeah, that's what I understood as well. It's just yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I might have to wait. If I do a complete 180 on this the night before, then I'll have those in large Gulfs. I might actually borrow them. So we'll see what happens. If I can, obviously. But yeah. And I still need thing. Let's see. Maybe this and maybe one of this and then the 2 prevailings. I just turned them into Alvinas. No shame in borrowing. Funny enough, during deck check of Judge ripped 2 of my sleeves when shuffling. Ah! Oh God! We better have paid you for those sleeves. That's crazy. Man. Judges got to be more careful. It's stuff that isn't theirs. That sucks. Sorry to hear that happened. Luckily I had extra broccoli sleeves with me. That's good. If that was me, then I would have just had to buy new sleeves. Actually, speaking of, when I went to a Spring Fest, we got to the top 8, and then during the deck check, they told me that my sleeves were not good. So I went and bought like a completely fresh set of sleeves. I put them on in front of the judges, and then they looked at them again, and they're like, I don't think that you can use these either. I'm like, come on, man. If not, I would have been screwed because they already have those sleeves. They don't have those sleeves available. Oh, yeah. That's the yeah. I always think like I have these in the nice Nightrose sleeves now, but I think I'm just going to put these in like in some Dragon Shields or something the night before, just so that if I do have to do any deck changing, then at least I don't have to like double sleeve everything, and plus I don't think I'm able to double sleeve these sleeves. So yeah. That's kind of how this is going right now. Yikes. Yeah, for me, yeah, they just made me go and buy another set of sleeves. Broccoli sleeves are for sure better. Dragon shields leave too much room in the sleeve for me. Ah, I see. Okay. Broccoli sleeves. When you said broccoli sleeves, I thought you were like talking about a design on the thing. Hold on, let me search these up. Broccoli sleeves. Oh, okay. Yeah. These are the much tighter fit ones. Yeah. I had seen these, but I've never tried them. If they feel better too? Okay, I'll give that a try. Because right now I have the Dragon Shield mats on these ones. Okay, let me do a couple of shuffles here and just see how. I'll probably just play the first 5 turns and we'll see how it goes. Then I think I'm going to call it a night here because I have been going at it for 3 hours today. So hopefully I get some new stuff from this. 4, 5. Draw 2. Let's see. Okay. Evens I go first. Odds, so I'm going second. Okay, draw. Perfect. Discarding Negrabone. Right, draw 2. And search right away. I can see how the enlarged goals are just so good now. Like before, I didn't really get it. And we'll Philander, check top. 5. Just mill the other one. And we're at 3. Okay, swing. Negra lazy. Okay. Damage 1. Power to front. And yeah, stand. And draw. Okay. Discard. Ride 6. Call. Rotting. Actually, should I just call both? Yeah. Let's call both. Play the order. I'll swing 10. Anyway, I'll be able to respond better in the Discord if you want to chat more advice. Yes, I will, what do you call it? I would really like to sort of pick your brain and see the possible play lines. I know that my deck isn't full power, but I would really like to sort of get more play line insight. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I just want to become more flexible with the deck here. But thank you, Cool Crash. I appreciate it. Like, really thankful for all the help. And hopefully I get an Alvina soon. Okay, 18. Ooh, there goes the 1. Nothing. Yikes. No problem. I can even give a locals report tomorrow. You should have around 20-ish people tomorrow. Sweet. Yes, that would be awesome. That would be so that would be so helpful. Actually, thank you. Good luck tomorrow as well at your local. Hopefully you just take everything. And thank you for dropping by again. Okay. Stand and draw. Okay. Now you can discard this. Ride, Columbard, top 7. Okay. 6, 7. Hand 1. Drop another. I probably should have just said the 2. Okay. And then from here we stride with Tommy. Ride. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong strat. Yep. Okay. Obadiah. Do I call anything off of Nightrose? Yeah, I'll just call the Negrabone. Oh no. Call the Philander to give it 2. No, call the Negrabone and give it 2. Yeah. And then the Obadiah. 5 mil 1. No Pompilidio. Okay, and then 9, UV7, draw 1. Let me swing. This is 43. First, second, heal. Let's see, we had 2 attacks, grade 1, 3 attacks, grade 2. Probably harder most if it's a little heal. Heal power goes to Marauding. Third check, nothing. Am I at 10? No. Retire, draw. Okay. And this is 10, 28, 33, and then this is another 33 plus 2, well, plus 10, 43. Destride, they aren't hollowed, so we're fine. We're only at 9 cards and drops, so we do need to guard with an extra card first before we can get that extra 10k shield off of the Maraudings. Take the first one. Okay, power. Intercept, intercept, that's 3. Guard. I'll say that was still big. And okay. Draw. Stride. Do we just go straight into this? Yeah. CB1. To call. Call Negro Lazy. Negro Lazy skill. CB1 to call. Let's see. Yeah, we'll call Negrobone. Oh, yeah, call Negrobone, and then we'll play Spiritual Body. Soul Blast 1 to call. Yeah, we'll call the Marauding hollow. I mean, they're both hollow. Okay. So front row's 10. The back's at 10k. Marauding has its own 10 with the extra 5 off of the call. And then from here, oh, yeah, 5. And we'll swing again. So this is 20. 22 off of the Nightrose call. 40. And this is 35, 45, 53. Swing with Nightrose, skill, CB1, retire 2, countercharge 1. To call. Yeah, we'll call defensive pieces for now. 1 and 2. We don't have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. We only have 13 cards in drop, so no extra power there, except for this guy. Okay, first crit. There's no plus power, so we're gonna give, yeah, we'll give the power here. Then I'll give the crit over here. Second and third front. I love when I don't have to think about power. Okay, end of battle. This retires. I draw. Okay. And then this is 40 with crit, and this is 43 with 1 damage. Okay. End of battle. End of turn. Do I retire this? Do I keep it? I have 2 sentinels and a bunch of shield. So I think we're okay. But I don't have another Nightrose, so that's a bit of a problem. Okay, retire. Oh, let's keep that. Okay, damage 1. Power, damage 2. Nothing. We're 23. Pompilidio for a 15k guard attack. 23, 43, 43, 38, 53. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Let's say they have one more. We'll give them another 15. Yeah. We stand. And we draw. And it was a heal. Yee! Not great, but it's okay. We don't have a Nightrose, so we're just going to Tommy into Obadiah, and we will not Nightrose call. Yes, we will not Nightrose call. Actually, we will. What am I talking about? CB1. Call 2. I'll call 1. Sorry. Call 1, and this guy will call another one. Who are we gonna call? It's PG. Okay. And then Obadiah. We'll flip a Nightrose. Check top 5. 3, 4, 5. Mill an Alvina. Shuffle. Alvina to call. No, let's call Pompilidio again. It doesn't get the extra 5, but it's okay. Oh, actually, maybe I should have just called the Pompilidio with the Nightrose skill. So yeah, we'll call the Pompilidio with the Nightrose skill. We'll call the Negrolazy with the Obadiah skill. So the Negrolazy gets the extra 5. I would completely forgot that line. But anyway, we'll continue. Okay, so these are the numbers right now. It's only 3 attacks, but it's okay. We swing. 28 plus 15, 43 plus 6, 49. First check. Second check. Critical. I mean, they're both 15. We'll give all the effects here. And the crits. Let's use that. And third check. Nothing. Okay. This is 15, 30, 48. And this is 25, 40, 58 with crits. Okay. So that goes away. Let's see. End of turn. This retires. Counter charge 1. And I think that's it for that. Yeah. Should I call the Negrolazy out to get the Marauding Shade? Nah, that's fine. Okay. Then here we have 1, 2, 3 Sentinels. About 20k shields. Alright. So, I didn't get to test out the Alvina, which is a little sad, but I mean the deck is still functioning pretty well. Did run into the problem where the roaming does go into the damage zone. We aren't able to get it out, so we're going to continue. Continue tweaking the deck. But for today, I will have to call it here. My head is pounding very hard, and I need to go eat. So. Yeah, I'll be ending the stream here, but thank you to everyone that dropped by. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to Tario, Snow, Ethan, and Cool Crash for hanging out with me today. And yep, that is it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, afternoon, weekend. Not weekend. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to be here on Sunday, so keep your eyes open for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do anything throughout the weekday evenings, but if there is anything, then yeah, I'll just be streaming, and obviously you guys will be able to watch the replays after. But yeah, peace.